On September 1st, I started my internship at 100% fat. Now, 100 days later, I'm showing you this video. 100% Fat was founded in 2009 by Floris Schröder, Lieven Maas and Erik Kijk in de Vechten. After multiple successful projects, they have gained a respectable reputation in Enschede. In recent years, 100% Fat has gained new employees and has grown into adulthood. Currently, they are focusing on creating interactive installations for museums and conventions. This is me, and some information about me. I'll give you some time to write this down. Alright, let's continue. The first project is Gogbot 2016. Gogbot is a yearly festival that transforms the center of Enschede into a cyber fair. We applied for the Zombie Apocalypse Arcade Machine contest. The goal was to create an arcade machine for the game Blood Run. The game has to be playable with a joystick and a button. Alternatively, it also has to be playable with a Wii Dance Mat, which is used for movement, and the Kinect, which is used for attacking. I started by connecting the joystick and the button to an Arduino. The value it gives out when a button is pressed is then translated to a keyboard press used by the game. I used a multimeter to read out the value that the Wii Dance Mat gives whenever you stand on it. You can see that the resistance I measured changes. I can connect this signal to my Arduino to make it function like a button. And the Kinect has been programmed to detect motion whenever someone moves his arms in front of the camera. These different methods of controls and the way that they are used with Arduino have created a fun and new way of playing arcade games. I learned a lot about reverse engineering hardware to be used for something other than its intended purpose. I have also gained knowledge about the controller libraries from Arduino, how they work and how they communicate. The next project is about making Enschede safer. With the help of an interactive lighting system, we will keep the crooks at bay and the grandmas on their way. This is project Licht in de Wijk. Every tree is accompanied by a light that detects motion and turns on when triggered. With the help of a Z-UNO computer, it can communicate with a Z-Wave control box, that in turn spreads the word to the other lights. This creates a wireless grid for the lights to communicate on. The light itself did not offer enough support for colors, so I had to think of a way to make this an automated process. I connected an infrared receiver to an Arduino to create an infrared signal analyzer. Whenever I would press a button on the remote, I would receive a signal in hexadecimal format. Every button would send a different signal. Instead of using the remote, I can now send the signals from the Arduino to the light. I successfully automated the colorization. This project is still in its early stages of development and I won't be the one to finish it. I did, however, help build the foundation of something cool and innovative which I really enjoyed. This project has taught me a lot about the infrared and Z-Wave communication protocols and has given me a better understanding of their functionalities. The last project is more about improving an existing product than it is about creating a new one. For the company Thales, 100% Fat had created an interactive table that is in need of some improvements. My part in this is to create the visuals that appear when a person interacts with the table. I started by doing some research about the color palettes used and wrote down 3 keywords that best represent the company. The first design I had made was clear and made use of the colors from the palette, but came across a bit boring. The image was also too small. For the second design, I changed up the layout and decided to concentrate more on the future keyword to make it a bit more interesting. Although it did look more interesting, it strayed too much from the original style of the table. For the last design, I decided to take the best from both iterations, staying true to the style while still portraying an interesting image. The only thing left to do was to bring it to life with animation. For this project, I learned a lot about animating in After Effects. I also have a better understanding of the importance of iterating your designs based on feedback from multiple sources. In conclusion, during my time at 100% Fed, I have experienced a great sense of equality within the organization. The projects I have worked on are all unique in nature and offer challenges in various fields of expertise. This makes it a company that's very suitable for art and technology students. I have been given a lot of responsibility for my own work. I was given guidelines and had to find my own way. Although I personally love this approach, it may not be suitable for every employee. I feel like I have achieved all my learning goals and have grown stronger as a person.